All right, my minions. So, I failed, y'all. I didn't fail. But as I tell the story, this is, again, story time with Uncle Nemesis group. I kicked myself in 15,000 different ways because it's my fault only. So, if y'all followed my post, can't really study for it, but training for the NTOA PFQ, that I go to different trainings, I got different opportunities coming up for SWAT schools and whatnot that I go to. I told you kind of a tier level, The first one I went to was like a tier 3 school, still a very good school that I just, for all intents and purposes, failed. It was a tier 2 school. I feel good because I'm basically going back next year. They do it once a year at the area that I went to. Damn good school. I screwed myself, and I'll explain why and I'll explain how. But I was like a tier 2 school, and I'm building up to try and go to one of the tier 1 schools. Not just me, but other members of my team as well. So, but yeah, I got there, was good to go, was ready, was pumped. As you know, like I said, I went from 22 points to 49 points on the PFQ. That's no easy feat. But yeah, I got there, was ready to go. Boom, early. Motivated, disciplined, driven. Let's do this. I was about 2 hours into everything, and my entire body completely seized up. I felt it from my calves, it's going all the way up my hamstrings, my quads, all of that. I couldn't do it. I had to tap out. Luckily that I did, because I was at risk of literally injuring myself pretty bad. But again, you go through a slew of emotions like, what the hell? What the fuck? Dude, I'm better than this. I do worse than this. I do harder things than this. What the hell is going on? I guess I'm just not ready. I'm not capable. I'm not worthy. You go through a slew of anyone who is in an environment, that I'm in. And I've put this out in the video before. We calculate our failures more than our successes. We don't calculate our wins based on how many people we saved, how many people we helped. It's how many failures we have, how many people we didn't help, how many people we couldn't save. I could save the entire world from nuclear devastation. And with this round estimate, there's like, 7, 8, 9 billion people on planet Earth. I don't know the exact numbers, but let's just it's a rough number. But I couldn't save 1,000 of them. That's what I would be focused on. That's what people who do what I do and work in our environment, and the people who just have a good heart and a conscience, that's what we focus on. 1,000 we couldn't save. But anyway, so yeah, I'm going through a whole slew of emotions and everything else. And yeah, come to find out, once I process everything, I'm thinking about it, processing it, and come to find out, I over fucking train. And you can do that. Your body will shut down. You can overtrain. I overtrained. That was the problem. The 3 weeks that I trained, going at it hard, almost 7 days a week, 2 workouts a day. That's how I got from 22 points to 49 points in the matter of 3 weeks to pass that PFQ. But then I'm training hard way before that, doing different things, changing it up, changing my workout. You change your workout and your routine based on what you're training for. And then still going hard. Then I had police bike team training, which, if I don't know if any of y'all have noticed, if you've been on that or seen it, it's not brutal, but it is a lot, and it's a lot to put on your body. And if you're not fit for that, and some of y'all probably think, oh, I bike ride, it's not that big of a deal. It's not that boo-boo, but trust me, it is not casual bike riding. It's a very good training. It's a week long. It's a 40 plus hour course. And you're doing bike. Our final event, and it depends on the instructor, but it could be 25 to 50 miles you're doing on that final day of riding, and you're going a lot of uphill. Sorry, a lot of uphill. Something came through. Yeah, a lot of uphill you're doing. You've got a lot of different obstacles, traversing different terrain. It's mountain biking, but you're working them gears. I'm gonna say honestly, and I'm probably lowballing it here. We did close to 100 miles total that week. We're just riding, doing different events and obstacles, going down steps. It's very good. You can look it up. You can look it up on if you got YouTube videos on IPIMBA. I think it's International Mountain Biking. IPIM, International Police Mountain Biking Association. Oh my goodness. And yeah, that goes. Yeah, it's a very good course, but that is a lot especially on your lower body, your glutes, your quads, especially your quads and your calves. I had that a week before I went to that area SWAT school, and on that I didn't take no downtime. I kept at it. I'm training hard. All the course started on a Sunday. I trained all the way up until Friday. Figured, okay, I'll give myself a day rest, good to go. And my body said, fuck you, we're going on strike. We're not doing this. And the crazy thing about it is, like, my lady saw it, and my master combatives instructor, she saw it. And both told me I was overtraining and I didn't listen. So people saw it. They saw I was overtraining and I didn't want to listen. And this is the stupid part is, I teach this. I tell people, listen to your body. Rest, recover, it is okay. It's my fault. So I overtrained, I burned myself out, and I screwed myself. And yeah, that's what it was. I overtrained, I burned myself out, and I screwed myself. Can't keep putting it any simpler than that. I'm so pissed at myself because it's stupid little shit like that I'm screwing myself up. And it's not like I'm saying I screwed myself out of opportunity. I almost did. Luckily, I already talked to my lieutenant. I'm going back next year. They do it once a year. They actually have 3 trials. So I've already got a recovery plan set out for the year. I'm doing 3 weeks of hard training, 1 week of recovery, and I'll adapt accordingly. And along with nutrition meal plan, I actually talked to some of the SWAT instructors at that school, gave me some healthy tips, tricks, and hints for next year. But also talking to them, they said it's not uncommon that people have to go through twice. I feel like I shouldn't have to go through twice if I just did what I should have been doing and put in some rest and recovery, set myself up for success. But half the SWAT instructors there had went through the training twice to get on the team. Half the damn candidates there, it's like their third time going. So it's not uncommon. It's one of those things that's like, how bad do you want it? You don't make it, fine, go next year. And go again, and learn from it, and go again. So it's one of the things you learn from your failures. You learn more from your failures than you do your successes. Failing sucks. I beat myself up for a couple days over it. Because it's something, I was really looking forward to. I was excited about, a little nervous, but I, in a sense, set myself up for failure. So a lot of people told me I didn't fail. Even my lieutenants were like, dude, you didn't fail. It was a learning opportunity. Passing the PFQ alone is a feat in itself, like a lot of people can't do, which is true. But again, that's not how we're looking at it. And you got the most badass people doing the most amazing things, and they'll be comparing themselves to somebody else. We compare ourselves to others. We compare ourselves to others' successes. And it's a healthy competition thing. But in doing so, we ignore all of our accomplishments. We downplay and downput all of our accomplishments. And that's a problem. Yeah, Mike. And that's a problem. So you gotta look back and reflect on, well, what have you accomplished? All right, now we'll still accomplish what we're trying to accomplish. Don't ignore what you've done for yourself either, and what you've done for others. Obviously, don't ignore what others have done for you. So yeah, I'm going back next year. That's not a question. And I'm happy that I have the opportunity to go back next year. I'm going to conquer that school, and bam. So, but I had to share this with you. Like, yes, I failed. We all failed. Learn from it. You're gonna beat yourself up, and that's fine. Learn from it. Process it. Some people want to ignore it, and you want to shrug it off. Process it and figure out what happened and learn from it. That's what I had to do. I could have just been in a slum and like, you know what? I'm a failure. I'm a fuck up. I can't do this. I'm done. That wasn't the case though. That was my initial flood of emotions. And one of the things I learned from talking to some operators that I know and watching documentaries and stuff like that, it's very important, especially if you've studied or been through SEER school or studying their programs. They say when you're initially captured, that's one of the first things that comes to your mind. You get a flood of emotions and you've got to get through that. It's the same thing with failures and letdowns. You're going to get a flood of emotions, sadness, depression, anger. Process it so you can get past it, and then that clouds your judgment, that clouds your mind, and you won't understand what truly happened. I had to work that. I had to get through that. I had to work those emotions and work that, process everything, work the images to realize, damn, I overtrained. One, I did this to myself, yes, but I overtrained. Not only that, other people saw it and warned me and told me I needed to slow down and rest and recover, and I ignored that. So listen to people around you. Listen to your circle of encouragement. They will see it more like they will see it before you do. Listen to them. If they're in your circle of encouragement, then guess what? They're people that you trust, people that love you and care about you. So listen to them when they're seeing something, and especially when they're seeing something that you are not seeing. So, I had to share that with you. Share that with all my minions. I know I've been distant, and there's the reason why. I've been doing a lot of training, and yeah, a lot of trainings, a lot of events, a lot of assignments. So expect an uptick in videos, but again, I learned from it. I already put out a plan. I'm already setting myself up for success. I'm gonna lean on the people who are in my circle of encouragement. I'm gonna pay attention when they tell me to slow the fuck down. And go from there. But anyways, thank you for allowing me to share this with you. I hope you got something from this. Please like and subscribe. And as always, have a good one.